Give me back my shop. I cannot have you steal my daughter's customers. Madam Becky's voice was filled with rage as she screamed. But ma'am, it is not up to 6 months. Why are you chasing me away with no notice? Please give me small time. I'll get another place as soon as possible. Shut up! Madam Becky's daughter, who followed her mom to cause chaos, interrupted her. You don't know anything, you little witch. You better pack your things and leave before we do something to you. At that point, Tope didn't know what to do anymore. She had just moved into that neighborhood, and luckily for her, some shops not too far from her house were vacant, so she took advantage of it and rented it for her hair business. Tope was a hairstylist, the type one would say, this talent now from birth. She didn't learn her skills from anyone. She started practicing from her mother's hair, and from there she noticed she could master any hair with just one look at it. She decided to take it seriously, and she started making money from it. Years into the hair business, Tope was able to see herself through her studies with the support from her mother from time to time. And soon enough, she graduated with flying colors. After graduation, while some persons were looking for job opportunities, Tope was sure what she wanted to pursue. She wanted to expand in her hair business. She had bought few hair equipment before. She just needed to add to it, set up a shop, and add staffs to it. She rented a house for herself. She needed to start her life as a spinster after finishing school. She was excited about the journey. She couldn't wait to get things done for herself and make her mother proud. At the new place she rented, there were some shops available for rent. They looked like they would be spacious, so she made findings and went for it. It was a dream come true for Tope when she suddenly set up her salon, and she named it after her mom, Victoria's Beauty Secret. People started coming in. Some came to get a haircut. Yes, she had 2 male staffs for that. Some came for facials. Tope came prepared. Not long after, she became popular in that vicinity. The landlady of the shop had a daughter who came back home. Rumor had it that she was chased out by her husband and she's back to her parents' house. People were not surprised because they believed her mother had spoiled her too much, and it's really affecting her behavior towards people. When she came back, she told her mom she wanted to start her own hair business, and she demanded a huge sum of money from her father, which he gave because of her mother's intervention. She took one of the vacant shops close to the one Tope chose, and by the time she finished setting it up, she went out of town and hired some of the best hairdressers to come work in her shop. Things were going well for her too, but not as good as Tope. Even with the people she hired, the people still preferred to go to Tope's salon. Tope had really made a name for herself. Madam Becky's daughter started hearing rumors of people comparing her salon to that of Tope. It didn't sit well with her, so she persuaded her mother to terminate Tope's rent. That's how the trouble between Tope and Madam Becky started. Ma'am, just till month's end, I promise I'll leave, but you'll pay me back my balance for the remaining months. They came to an agreement that day, and Madam Becky's daughter felt like she had hit a jackpot. She had started her own hair business and would soon become the talk of town, she thought to herself. Tope felt her world crashing. How would I get another shop for my business? She called her mother and explained everything to her. Come back to the village, my child. There are small shops you can rent over here. You can manage and start over here. But Tope insisted on still looking for other alternatives. Tope was not ready to give up that easily. Okay, my child, I would pray for you and support your decision. One day, after she had closed for the day, her landlord called for her, and he told her he heard about how she would be leaving her salon soon. She couldn't keep her emotions hidden. Sir, I have planned for this for a long time. And just when I had it right, someone wants to ruin it. I didn't plan to stay in that shop forever. But it's not even up to 1 year and I'll be looking for another place. I don't know what to do, sir. In the future, I plan to have my personal space without paying rent. Where would I start from now? How would I achieve that if this is happening to me? Her landlord, who was a wise old man, gave her a tap on the back. It's going to be fine, don't worry. You see that building over there? He pointed at an abandoned house. It looked old and needed to be renovated. Yes, sir, I do. I always wondered why the owner abandoned it. It's big too, sir, Tope said. That house is my late wife's property. She left it to me. All my children are not here. They only come once in a while, and they don't bother with that house because they all have big houses elsewhere. My dear child, if you can renovate that house, it's yours. I'll bring all the documents and hand it to you. My son will get my lawyer, and I'll transfer the property to your name. You can create space for your salon there too, he said. Tope's eyes lit with excitement, but she was surprised too. But sir, that house is big, and why would you want to give it to me, a stranger, who is renting your other house by the side? The old man smiled. My child, you are a good person. Keep being one, and don't allow anyone or anything in life make you stop being a good person. I have been observing you since you came in as my tenant. I believe this is destined to happen, and I trust that house would be better in your hands. Tope was so happy. She thanked her landlord. At the next few days, the paperwork were finalized, and Tope gained ownership of the house. Her mom supported her financially, and the house was back to being a proper house. Her workers helped her pack her things from the salon, and the space Tope created in the new house was even bigger than the shop she was renting. Madam Becky refunded the balance of Tope's rent, and her daughter felt like she has arrived when Tope was packing out. Now I'll see how all those customers won't come to my salon. If they come here and they don't see you, they will definitely come to mine. What she didn't know was that God had another plan for Tope. He used the situation on ground to make Tope a house owner and also one of the biggest hair brands in Africa. Because from then onwards, Tope excelled more and even got other branches in other places. It's been 5 years from the day that I was told to leave my shop. And now I have 2 beautiful kids. Guess who I got married to? The son of my former landlord, who came back with his lawyer to transfer the house to me. Now, whenever I tell people my story, they feel motivated to continue being good people. Because it pays to be good. People you don't expect are watching. God is also watching, and his reward would surpass your imagination. As for Madam Becky's daughter, she came to me a year later to ask for forgiveness, and also pleaded I gave her a chance in one of my salons. Today, she is the godmother of my 2 kids. If God can give people second chances, why wouldn't I? Hope you enjoyed this story. See you in my next story.